Hi everyone, it's me, Ed from Nat Group Real Estate. Now I'm here to give you the Ormeau real estate update. It's an update on how each little section or development of Ormeau is going, and then a total area, I suppose, summary at the end. Now we go around, we collect all this data, and I've got it here on my iPad. Now I'll cover December and January. So this report was done at the start of February, so it covers the December period and then the January period. Okay, so I'll let you know how it differs. Now, in Pine Valley, which is right next to Jacobs Ridge, if you know what Jacobs Ridge is, the Pine Valley estate, in December there were 6 signs on the properties. 2 of those were sold. Now that's gone down to 5 signs. No sales in that for January at the moment. In Norfolk Village, so one of the high performing areas and really high demand area, in December there was 20 signs on properties and 3 sold. Now that's gone up another 2 listings. Now there's 22 for sale in Norfolk Village and 3 have sold again. So once again, a good turnover. Canowindra, which is the acreage section adjoining Ormeau really. So if you look for acreage, you look in Ormeau, Yatala or Canowindra, which is in Pimpama. There was 13 properties for sale, 13 signs up in December. 1 of those were sold, and now another one's been relisted. So there's 13 for sale once again in Canowindra. Achievement Drive, which is that little section, little development right across the road from Jacobs Ridge. 3 signs were up in December and 2 signs are up there now in January. So it just shows that 1 came off the market. Villa World, so it's at the back of Jacobs Ridge, built by Villa World. That little section down, down Gold Mine Road, but right at the back. Really nice houses too. Just a small section. There was only 2 properties for sale. 1 of those were sold in December. And in January, listing levels have gone up, and there are now 6 for sale in that area, and 1 of those are sold already. Pimpama Rivers, that's another high area, good investments, good cheap homes, great entry level stuff. Pimpama Rivers in December had 12 signs out, and 5 of those were sold, and listing levels have gone down. So in January, there's only 9 properties available, and none of those are sold yet. Jacobs Ridge, now this is one of the high performing areas in Ormeau, built by Stockland. So if you live in Pacific Pines or Coomera, pretty much Stockland developed these areas. So in Jacobs Ridge, there were 51 signs up in December, 4 of those were sold. January saw a big surge for Jacobs Ridge. Listing levels have gone down to 47, but sales have gone up to 8 for that month. So that was a very, very busy month for that area, showing that there's more demand than supply for homes there. Ormeau Hills, just a little quiet area. A lot of people hold on to that stuff. There were 7 properties for sale there in December. Now there's 9 properties for sale there in January. So it's gone up by 2. The acreage section of Ormeau. Acreage section. In December there were 30 properties with signs. 4 of those were sold, and the listing levels have gone down. Now there's 28 available, and 1 of those are sold. Now Yatala is another area that they sort of hold on to. December, 10 properties available, 1 of those were sold, and listing levels have gone down to 6. So as you can see, there is listing levels really aren't high, which is what a lot of buyers are telling us, that there's not much to choose from. In total, so if I give you a total wrap up on how the whole area is going, for December, 157 properties had signs. Out of the 157, 21 properties were sold. So that had about a 13.4% turnover of what was available. In January, there was 147 properties with signs, so the property availability has gone down, and 13 were sold as well. So that was just under 9% turnover. So the turnover is consistent, but as you can see, different areas have different results. So if you have a house in the area, let me know, because we can do a report for you and let you know basically what house prices are doing, because it's sort of gone up a little bit since December and January because the demand is there. Now, as a rough guide, so if you want one, just contact us and we'll send you a quick report. We don't actually have to go in your house if you don't want to. But as a rough guide, here's also how many owner occupiers there are to renters. So in our area, there's just over 65% of people own a house, and the balance of that are people renting. So you can see it's a higher ownership ratio than rental ratio, meaning that rental property prices do go up slightly because they're not readily available, as you would know. All right, guys, that gives you the wrap up. Hopefully you like it. If you have any questions, email us. Chat to you next month.